Come out of the box. Get yourself out the box. Get yourself out the box.
Hello, YouTube. Cheers. And welcome to The Basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
And I'm D-Boy Slim.
The Basement is the first daily hip-hop debate show. Every Tuesday through Friday, we bring you the internet's most engaging debates on hip-hop culture and the world around it. Today, we ask a big one. Has Drake passed Tupac as an artist? With that being said, let go.
Has Drake passed Tupac as an artist? That's an interesting one. No, I would have to say no. For a few reasons. One, although Drake was a childhood actor on a little rinky-dink show for kids, he wasn't a world-renowned movie star. And he's not a world-renowned movie star as Pac was in the short amount of time that he was here. And I say that to say that his music has yet to transcend the genre of hip-hop and just the world of music. Whereas Tupac, in the short amount of time...
Wait, stop. His music has yet to transcend the genre of hip-hop?
Yes.
The pop star, he has pop songs. Straight up singing pop songs. I don't know if you even heard. Right. Straight up singing pop songs where he's just singing pop.
Because you sing on a few,
On a few
R&B remixes, it doesn't mean your music is transcended hip-hop. Like I said...
Continue, because I'll go ahead and talk about that.
Right. Tupac was a movie star. World-renowned movie star. At the same time, when I Get Around, in 92 and 93, the movie Juice had came out. In 93 is the same year he dropped I Get Around. This guy, Drake has yet to reach that level. For another reason is that Tupac had classic songs that still played today and probably in another 20 years will still be played. Dear Mama, Keep Your Head Up are classic songs. I'm not sure that Drake has popular songs. You mentioned that he's a pop artist, which is short for popular.
Also pop.
He has popular songs. He doesn't have yet classic songs.
Back to Back's not classic?
No.
It's not.
No. I think it was a very good diss song. A classic song? Your mom is gonna listen to Back 20 years from now?
No, man.
Because my mom still listens to Dear Mama.
Stop it, man. Stop it, man.
What do we say is classic?
What do you mean when you say NWA got classic songs my mom will never listen to? Stop that foolishness. Come on, man. Your mom listen to NWA? She ride out to it? Come on, man. What else you gotta say, man? Matter of fact, let's stop it right there, man.
I seen the NWA movie with my mom.
That's what's up. She know any of those songs?
Yeah.
She did.
Fuck the police. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That way.
Back to Back is classic then. You don't have to listen to it with your moms for it to be classic, man.
It's not a classic.
It is a classic. It's the first diss song to be nominated for a Grammy Award.
But you know what is a classic? Hail Mary. That's a classic. Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da. You tell me. I'll leave in the comments. That's classic right there. Back to back. I don't know. I mean, is this a world tour or your girls tour? There was some slick little lines in there.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Those slick little lines in there, but classic. I don't know.
Started from the bottom's not a classic. I want to hear you say it.
Started from the bottom is a classic. Yeah, that's not a classic.
Successful is not a classic.
Successful is not a classic.
These are the same songs that you told me not more than 4 episodes ago were classic. That's why I brought them up. Now you're telling me they're not classic. People, I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here for you. I'm here to tell you I love Tupac. I'm here to tell you that Tupac has a place in hip-hop history that is hard to surpass. And who he was as an activist was outstanding. We're going to talk today about who he wasn't. His duplicitous nature. At one end, he's the son of a panther. At the other end, do you want to ride or die? Na 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 na. At one end, he's born in New York. At the other end, West Side, West Side. In every camera, at every moment, in every way. I never seen somebody switch so hard. As a matter of fact, he has a song. I'm not even supposed to get to this yet. He brought it out of me. But I'm just going to go ahead and say this too. Fuck New York. Fuck New York.
Fuck New York.
I don't like to curse on this. But that's the name of the song. And this is the song that he's talking about his birthplace. He's a duplicitous character. Before we get into that, you're talking about his movie careers. Because his life was cut short, he was only able to make 5 albums. But that doesn't mean anything. Biggie was only able to make 2. Really 3. One was a double album. His impact in hip-hop is immeasurable. So nobody's here to tell you that Tupac isn't nice. Tupac isn't deserving of his place. Has Drake surpassed him as an artist? Yes. Let me tell you why. Drake, as an artist, can sing. He has as many singing songs on the top charts as he does rapping songs. But that doesn't mean that he's soft, because when he was battled, he came out on top. When you look at Take Care, that was quadruple platinum. Nothing was the same. Triple platinum. When you look at So Far Gone, it was the first mixtape certified gold. We've been listening to mixtapes since DJ Clue, right? None of them went gold. They couldn't. Until Drake did it. He's known as the song stealer. Ask Jordan Tower. He just did a show about it. Go back there and listen. The man gets on your song and it becomes his. He takes your style and it becomes his. Oh, and another thing, Tupac had the same style. 100% of the time. My enemies, Hennessy. What else rhymes with E? I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds disrespectful. I love him. But these are the facts, people. The facts are his style was the same. Drake has changed his style more times in the past 3 years than Pac did his entire musical career.
Change it how? Because he sings sometimes?
Because he sings sometimes. Because when he went on Versace, he started a triplet style and did it better than them. He got that song. He's rapped on the Houston style. Smoke. You don't remember that? You don't remember? You don't remember? You don't remember?
I'll let you finish.
He has so many more styles left, I believe, because you hear it all the time. Every song he comes out with, not just the singing is different, which Tupac never did, but he changes his style up. And I'll stop there. Continue.
Here's the thing. You're talking about he never changed his style. When you speak about style, you're talking about delivery and how they delivering the raps. Here's the thing with me. You don't ever have to change your style if every time you spit it, you're coming with steak and potatoes. Tupac was a steak and potatoes guy. Drake, Mike and Ike and Skittles. Very fruity, it's nice and flavorful, but does it get you full? No. This is why, this is the difference. It's yet to be seen, will Drake be revered in the same way that Tupac is revered in the next 20 years. But it's safe to say that Tupac had steak and potatoes. Let me give you a few examples of that. When you speak about Dear Mama, keeping your head up is a household staple in the black community over the last 30 years for black women. Now you say, oh, he was a hypocrite. He contradicted himself.
He's duplicitous.
Whatever fancy term you choose to use. However, I don't know an artist that hasn't. You say, sometimes you say, Billie Jean is not my lover. We could go to 100 different examples where artists have said one thing and then on the next song said the other. You know what that makes them? Human. Because sometimes we feel sad, sometimes we feel mad, sometimes we feel happy, sometimes we horny. It just makes us human. But when he did decide to leave a message, and I think what Tupac's claim to fame is that he was the most influential. Tupac is responsible and laid the pioneer and the blueprint for almost raising a generation of black men. Can we say that about Drake in this generation? No. Do the ladies enjoy Drake's music? Yes. Do dudes that enjoy hanging out with ladies enjoy Drake's music? Yes. That's Tupac had that, and then like I said, he spoke about the Panthers. He spoke about when his homies called. He spoke about the revolution. I heard Tupac speak about Illuminati. These are all subject matters and concepts that Drake chooses to avoid and not speak upon. Period. And this is the difference between a Drake and Tupac, and why we look at Tupac the way we do, and why Drake may never be able to surpass Tupac over there at Young Money. That's not what they do. It is what it is. But like I said, when he did have a message, or when he did say something, it was something that you can hold on to, and it's something, and these are words that people still live by to this day. I'm not so sure people hold on to Drake's songs and Drake's words and Drake's messages in a song that long. They're popular, like you mentioned.
I'm sure they do.
They're pop songs.
Can I tell you this? Can I tell you something? We talk about the fact that Tupac has, when he does come through with a song that is revolutionary in nature, you hold on to it. I agree. I like him. I agree. I believe that those songs you speak about, Dear Mama, Brenda Has a Baby. Don't let your smoke interrupt my conversation, is all I'm saying. Anyway, yes, classics. That's right. But which Tupac? The one with Thug Life on his tummy? The one waving West Side? That's the problem, is the duplicity of this man. Now, on the other hand, Drake has always been real. There is no time when you can say Drake said this and meant that. There is no time Drake did this but then said that. Drake is exactly what he says he is. He talks about his insecurities, his lifestyle, And the reason why he wins the battles is not because he's the hardest and the most gun-totingest, not because he's the most gangster, and not because he's the most revolutionary. It's simply because he's the realest. If he tells you that he called a girl after the club because he missed her when everybody else said he should have been a pimp, he puts his heart on his sleeve. He's the realist. You can't say nothing about it. If he says he wants to make it from the bottom to the top and he does, he's the realist. If he goes into Marvin's room and starts talking about his feelings that most black men feel are uncomfortable to talk about, he's the realist. And so that's why he wins. Not because he was the most revolutionary, but he never said he was. When you say you are, and then come out on the other side with other stuff that's not revolutionary, then people start to compare. And if not compare both sides, they're at least distracted by one or the other. Drake has been exactly who he said he was, has never changed, and he has some of the most realist songs on radio today. On CD today, on download today. Check them out. Check out the realness.
Real, huh? So I'm sitting here talking about that Drake is realer than Tupac. Well, that's funny. I'll tell you something, man. Real, you just made my point into why Tupac is actually an all-around better artist. The reason you say Drake is real,
Truth.
because yes, his truth is that he never was in the streets. He never was a thug.
Yep.
He never was any of those things. So he doesn't choose to say that.
Right.
You didn't lie. I don't know. You're not getting no kind of points for that. Like you told the truth. You was a nerd that came up. You had an acting career, and then you put some you clever with the wordplay.
It takes more courage in the hip hop industry as we know it.
Courage to be yourself.
Yes, it does take courage to be yourself.
Listen, that's because you're so used to listening to fraudulence. But listen, anyway, that's a whole nother show. But listen, what I'm saying is that doesn't mean anything to me or this discussion, because it makes my point even more gravy in saying that Tupac was a more diverse artist. He covered more ground. He had more range in his concepts and in his words, in his verses, in his music. So whereas Drake, you know why he was so real? Because he only talks about one thing: taking your lady, making some money and taking your lady. I made some money, I fucked your lady.
That's
I
wrong.
Made some money and I
That's
fucked your
wrong.
lady.
I just showed you Marvin's room.
So the Marvin's room was talking about what?
Marvin's room was talking about after the club, he called a lady that left him.
You see what I'm saying?
It's hilarious.
You can switch it any kind of way you want.
He's not talking about taking your lady.
He's gonna make some money.
He's talking about the things in his life that matter to him.
He wants to go to his lady. He wants to get some money. He wants to talk to your lady. He's not talking about anything revolutionary. He's not talking
So
about...
on the joint he did with Migos, he was talking about taking your lady?
He didn't say that his mom smoked dope.
Because she didn't.
Well, that's fine. But like I said, he doesn't go past the surface of... What do we know about his mom? What did his mom do?
We know his mom was white.
Exactly. So that's my point. Like I said, he doesn't
They're
go
from
past...
Canada.
I make money, I get with your girl. That's it. That's why he's...
That's wrong.
And you saying that's what's rich.
Starting from the bottom,
that's what makes he rich.
Starting from the bottom, now we here. He talks about about his family.
He had one song where he talked about I started from the bottom. Give me a break. He has 5 albums. That's 5 albums.
That's not the only song.
Cut it out.
That's not the only song.
Cut it out. What other song you heard him say he struggled on? He came from the bottom.
Songs where he struggled on, I can't remember the names, but I know he had some with Lil Wayne. I know he had some with Lil Wayne.
That makes my point even more. You don't remember. I remember Tupac, and he's been dead for 20 years. That's my point.
See, what you remember about Tupac,
it's more
the songs you remember about Tupac are the ones where he might
have still had a larger catalog.
Where ones that he was talking that stuff you want to hear.
He might have still had a larger catalog, which means he has songs that I might have didn't hear or didn't mention that's still there, and someone else might have enjoyed.
Most of his songs was about thugging.
But let's not forget that he's been...
Most of his songs was about thugging.
Most of his songs, that's what you say. That's the ones you heard.
I heard all 5 albums.
Most of his
songs was about real life.
real life.
Most of Drake's songs about real life,
Not
but he
just-
doesn't have to
not
be
just
duplicitous.
about-
He doesn't
Not
have to
just
be
about the
duplicitous
concert
about it.
to your woman. Not just about the concert to your woman. Not just the club to your woman.
It's not just that.
Not
Most of
just,
Drake's songs about
and
real
that's
life.
most of Drake's songs.
All right, wait, go ahead.
That's most of Drake's songs. Tell me what else he talks about besides the club and the women, the money and the women.
He talks about being in,
Come on, to the top.
what's his name, Canada. He talks about his family,
Which part of Canada?
Toronto. I guess we call it the Six. Yeah, he has a whole album about that. You forgot? Don't worry about it.
Did you hear
I'm
it?
here to tell you that. Yes, it was
Did
great.
You hear it?
Views from the Six.
Now you remember it.
I
Do you
listen to Drake.
you remember any verses off that?
Any verses off Tupac's joints?
The views from the Six.
No, I don't.
All right, that's my point, people. Don't let them fool you.
Listen, let me tell you something. Talking about a man who was a 15-time winner of the BET Hip Hop Awards, 12-time BET Award winner, just regular BET Awards, 98 awards and 313 nominations. He's been around. 2009 was when he came out with So Far Gone, the first mixtape to go gold ever. Tupac was
I gotta
around.
check on that too.
Well, I'm here to help you out. I'm here to help you out.
Right.
Yes, that is right.
That don't sound that.
I'm here to help you out. I got the numbers right
That
here.
doesn't sound that.
There's another person called Tupac from 1987 to 1996 who had 5 albums during Drake's 10.
That don't sound right.
Oh, I bet you it doesn't. Unfortunately, it's right here. Did you know that last year, your boy Drake had 20 songs on the Hot 100 Billboard list simultaneously? Popularity. So when you tell me that he doesn't have the same reach and have the same influence as Tupac, I'm asking you when? When was that he didn't have that? When did Tupac have 20 songs on the Hot 100 Billboard list at the same time, and 16 of them were debuts? When did Tupac have a song like Hotline Bling that was on number 3 in the charts for 52 weeks?
Gangsta Party.
52 weeks?
Gangsta Party.
That was 52 weeks?
Him and Snoop.
You got the numbers?
Him and Snoop.
You got the numbers?
Him and
You
Snoop.
don't have the numbers. You're making it up.
Him and Snoop.
I feel you. That's what you think it happened. But I'm telling you what actually happened. People, it's no contest. Tupac deserves his place in history, and he probably deserves a place over Drake because of his influence in hip-hop at the time that he was there. In all actuality, Drake is the better artist. He can sing. He has the nominations. He has the critical acclaim. He also acts, and he doesn't just act like himself. He acted like other people, which is the part of acting. As far as the persona is concerned, truth is what makes you real.
Degrassi?
Not tattooing thug life and waving West Side when you're from New York all day.
Or Degrassi?
Yeah, he was in a wheelchair and he can walk. That's called acting.
That's before he was a rapper.
It's called acting.
That's what he's doing now. He's acting.
What he's doing now is beating Meek Mill in the beef
Right.
of the year.
And nobody would argue.
He's not acting.
Nobody would argue with you that Meek is no Tupac. You would get no argument out of us.
Nobody will.
Meek is no Tupac.
That's why he smashed him. That's why Drake smashed
Meek is
him.
no Tupac.
That's why Drake
Not
smashed him.
gonna let him sit up here and disrespect Tupac.
I ain't disrespecting Tupac. I'm just bringing an argument that you may not have thought of.
This guy's bugging.
As an artist, as a singer, as a songwriter for multiple platinum artists he wrote songs for,
This guy's bugging.
as a rapper and as an actor, his truth is real. Tupac's songs are good. I'm not sure which Tupac you're talking about. The Thug Life Tupac at the end,
Drake is pretty good.
the Tupac that says my friends can call me in the beginning, or the dancer.
In an era where Soulja Boy boxing, Chris Brown is more relevant than the music. But Drake is pretty good. His music is pretty good. Like I said, he talks about the ladies.
Pretty good.
Let's be for real.
Y'all leave it down there. Is Drake's music pretty good?
Let's be for real.
Or did Back to Back show you
Or is
that he's
Tupac-
also
or
a hip
did
hop
Tupac-
artist?
If we think back, Tupac really had classic hip hop music. Period.
Hennessy,
So
rolling on my enemies. The number 3.
Say what you say, but that's a fact.
I'm done disrespecting your boy. I like him too. You guys, put it down there. Subscribe right down there. Wait, sorry. Down there. Subscribe. We don't have any shout outs today. We need comments. We need you to comment so we can shout you out. But this was the last show of the week, and we had a really fun week. We changed up the style a little bit. You may have noticed it. We just kind of did whatever was on our hearts. We're going to be changing up the format to be more conducive to a 4-day week, Tuesday through Friday. Be expecting us next week, Tuesday. We're going to have a big one. It's going to be big. And you do know that Donald Trump is being inaugurated, I believe, next week. Be ready for that show. You know I'm going in. That's all I got to say. Final words?
Still trying to get over the fact that the Packers beat the Giants.
Go, Pack, go!
I'm off. Appreciate the love out there.
He don't like that. Hopefully the Packers beat the Cowboys tomorrow too. No, Sunday. Sunday, 4 o'clock. I'll be there. Peace. Self-correct.
The old retro White Sox. Before they would switch back to the black. It was blue, white, red. That White Sox.
A little bit of the sports history.
I can tell you when they got played on the White Sox back in the 80s.
More than likely, man. I've never been a baseball dude like that.
Cubs.
If it wasn't Cubs, I wasn't trying to hear it, man.
I'll tell you a few niggas off that Cubs team in the 80s.
Yo, next question. The greatest sports victory of 2016? Cubs, baby. 108 years niggas been waiting, man.
They had a question like that too, I think, on ESPN.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Was it them or Cleveland winning the
It's got to be the Cubs. That was.
How did the Cavaliers had never won nothing though, did they?
Nah, but it's Cleveland though. Like they got 100 teams that never won nothing, man. When the Cubs won, it broke a curse, 108-year curse. That's different. That's different. Anyway,
know, man. I'm from New York. We kind of win often. Man.
That's what's up. Not gonna win this debate though.
It's 100 years, you don't win, but I win.
Hello, YouTube. Cheers, and welcome to the basement. My name